nigga. Hey, yeah, this wine is ain't no ring. Hey, I say, yeah, bitch, me in my bag, I'm about to show these niggas. I say, bitch, me in my bag, I'm about to show these niggas. I say, bitch, me in my bag, I'm about to show these niggas. Yeah. I remember times surrounded by them killers and the dope dealer. Crazy how I'm in the truth, I'm still buying fucking killer. Don't take my kindness for weakness, I still throw them bitches with you. Put me next to them hood niggas, you can you ever see who real? Damn, I get to know some. Why y'all niggas scared? I know why. Priest up in the building, leave a nigga scared. Always got the worst thoughts, yeah, all up in my head. She said, why you mud like that? Baby, yeah, they keep us safe. I don't never get no sleep. 7 days a week I'm working. On my grind, I'm in my bag. Baby girl, I got a perk. Yeah, I'm never at home. Baby girl, mad at me? You're really mad at the Lord, bitch. Fuck yeah, and I don't get no fuck. She said, do you gotta stay with the brothers? She said, do you even gotta go to camp? She said, do you even gotta teach class? She said, why you talk to all the other bitches? Bitch, I'm a man and I love bitches. I'm a line, not the cage, yeah, I'm free now. Cause I rap to the shit, hit the Abion now. And them niggas say I'm insane, better say I ain't got no brain. I'm insane, where my straight jacket at? In LA, ballin' like I'm D-Lo. Bitch, I'm boss man. Got to it, everything, my nickname be 2 Chainz. Getting so much money, yeah, I'm ballin' off the fucking chain. And I pay that 10%. Me and you was different, bitch. Yeah, my name be Saint, bitch. Yes, I am a Saint, bitch. Favorite team, the Saints, bitch. Every goddamn die, there's in the rain, full of Saint, bitch. Oh shit, yeah, it's getting rough. You better tap in, nigga. Got some shit that you gon' need. Yeah, I know this ain't no weed. Yeah, I'm locked in. It's a time now. Time steady flying by. Shit, fuck it. I guess it's time to lock in. I remember times surrounded by them killers and them dope dealers. Crazy how I'm in the truth, I'm still by a fucking killer. Take my kindness for weakness, I still throw them bitches with you. Put me next to them hood niggas, you can you let's see who real. Damn, I need to know something. Why y'all niggas scared? I know why. Priest up in the building, leave a nigga scared. Always got the worst thoughts, yeah, all up in my head. She said, why you mad like that? Baby girl, to keep us safe. I don't never get no sleep. 7 days a week I'm working. On my grind, I'm in my bag. Baby girl, I got a perk. Yeah, I'm never at home. Baby girl, mad at me? You really mad at the Lord, bitch. Yeah, this wine is ain't no way, hey. Fuck it. Nigga be saying that I'm a savage, I'ma show you savage. Me and my brothers in your city causing havoc. Touch on one of my brothers, I'ma let you niggas have it. I've been quiet for too damn long. My mind been cut, I ain't had no strong. I'm a different type of nigga, you trust me, it might not live long. Obi-Wan Kenobi, it must be me. He said it was trick, magic, saw that it's hand, I'ma get you gone. He ain't even see it coming, there aren't any in it. Bitch, I'm in hell, working for a crown. 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 She ain't never seen a nigga like me. I'm a rare commodity. Don't want no bitch for the streets. Look at my eyes, whoever see. Say, little baby, don't argue with me. Say, little baby, submit to me. Bitch, I'm in hell, working for a crown. Bitch, I'm in hell, working for a crown. Bitch, I'm in hell, working for a crown. Bitch, I'm in hell, Bitch, I'm in hell, working for a crown. Bitch, I'm in hell, working for a crown. Bitch, I'm in hell, working for a crown. Bitch, I'm in hell, Fuck it, nigga be saying that I'm a savage, I'ma show you savage. Me and my brothers in your city causing havoc. Touch on one of my brothers, I'm the legend niggas have it. I've been quiet for too damn long. My mind been clear, I ain't had no strong. I'm a different type of nigga, you touch me, I might not live long. Obi-Wan Kenobi, must be me. He said it was trick and magic, slotted his hand, I'ma get you gone. And he ain't see it coming, there aren't any in it. Bitch, I'm in hell, working for a crown. Bitch, I'm in hell, working for a crown. Bitch, I'm in hell, hell, working for a crown. Bitch, I'm in hell, working for a crown. Yeah, I'm gone. Saint.
Yeah. UPK shit, man. What was? Hey. I'm a UPK nigga, I'm stuck in my ways. That's on them, letting cowards fill up they ranks. Goddamn, lost tribes got them following waves. Loyalty a lifestyle, nigga, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm a saint, no New Orleans, it's going up. Next spot, we at the B&B. I'm turned up, I'll pull up in the SRT. Burn a rubber, hey, UPK shit. Look, met her at the club, told her pull up to the lobby. She know I'm in the coat, we're all black, no Illuminati. This my other half shit, I can't move without it. These my motherfucking brothers, yeah, what I'm gonna do without them, yeah. If it's beef, I can't wait to sink my teeth in. Niggas going overboard, they off the deep end. Why you tripping off that hoe? That's some weak shit. Told him put me in the game cause I love defense. Yeah, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Yeah, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, and she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Ay, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, and she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, I ain't gotta settle, I got options, ma. No, I stand on business, my name not Tazar. I'll pop you with this pocket rock. Feed a nigga shells like a taco truck. Hey, this bitch got sound effects, it go I ain't trippin' on no drink, got bottles in the room. I'm in Durham, North Carolina, bitch, it's 12 a.m. Look at them, they ain't none of us and we ain't them. I told him put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Ay, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, hey, she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Ay, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, hey, she say she find me interesting. Want me to call, yeah, yeah. UPK shit, man, you already know what it is. It's the 55th annual Passover, man, turn up. We gonna do this shit the UPK way, not the other way. You hear me? Yeah. You already know what it is.
I mean, you ain't gotta pay no price behind no corners. Since when do we buy corners? We take corners. Man, you won't buy one way or another. Whether it's if the bodies we don't lost, or you're gonna lose. Time in the joint is behind us or ahead of us. I mean, you gonna get some shit in this game, but ain't shit for free. I mean, how many corners do we need? How much money can a nigga make?
More than a nigga can spend.
And then we ain't gonna be around to spend what we done made already.
Shit, I ain't think I can be alone this long.
Yeah. Well, we here now.
I know a nigga murked his own man cause he was fucking on his bitch. He got booked, now she sick, she out here sucking all these. Told my young boy to chill cause he was hitting all these licks. Now he resisted, now we 6 feet, he was thinking with his dick. Better hearken, youngin' man, I'm dropping gems, they call me old school. Gon' fed on the gram and who you shot and who you gon' shoot. 600 page indictment, nigga, what you gon' do? Up top with them lifers, you don't fight, all you do is shoot. I know them crackers mad as hell because they wanna see us dead. Plotting all the miles, holding counsel just to stay ahead. This one was, this forever, we gon' paint them nations red. If you not under this banner, then you all do's mad. Man, I'm from the trenches, they ain't know it, show us love. All we know is extensions and the way to throw a slug. We done made a move on you and we don't care who it was. On the gram, I saw my youngin' send a nigga up above. You would've thought me and the squad was fatigue, how we run shit. Better yet, that's all block. Better yet, that's all strip. My general said if it's not one West, then it's not legit. Fuck every crack, I'll go to their grave and go and take a piss. Mama, I'm an Israelite, I'm pulling strings like Santana. Gotta keep the blitz, because in that mix it get bananas. I adapted to it. Right before the skis and went bandanas. I'm the big bad wolf, come down your chinny like I'm Santa. Pussy niggas said that they was gon' slide, but they ain't do shit. Got a couple hammers in the ride, don't make me bang shit. Got a couple crackers on my mind, I'm trying hang shit. Yeah, I'm in the field, I'm still pissed about the slave ships. Daniela got some big shit to make a rain flip. This pump turn you to an acrobat with these backflips. Mom said 12s ask you questions but not say shit. Mom said don't neighbors ask you questions, but not say shit. I'm true to this, ask your old head. I ain't new to this, I'm too legit. If one West world and we running this, I'm gunning it. Advise every cracker to be intelligent, irrelevant. For all them fake camps that we ain't marching with. This clip that I got like holy water, I'm trying to throw it on you. You pledge your allegiance to them snakes, they turn for you on you. Pillhead / crash dumps, I keep it real with you. You told me you don't trust none of them niggas, and that's a real issue. I don't give a fuck, you wantin' beef for once you all did. That before the sign, the same words that Paul said. Clip full of racist motherfuckers, it got bald heads. This shit that I got dumping at your ears like some skull heads. Why you trying to claim the same right that your man's dead? Y'all was sign lacking, main reasons why your God's dead. Always gotta keep one in the head before I go to bed. Fuck a DJ Khaled, this one West, this what God did, nigga. One West world. Nah, we coming, nigga. Not tripping. Tighten the fuck up, you heard?
Yeah, yeah. She got that woo, it's like the kingdom of heaven. I was fighting demons and dragons, heart on her sleeve and it's tatted. Used to like bitches that's ratchet, yeah, I was out of my mind, yeah. Said this shit too many times, yeah, I was just trying to vibe, yeah, too many signs, yeah. She got that woo, it's like the kingdom of heaven. I was fighting demons and dragons, heart on her sleeve and it's tatted. Used to like bitches that's ratchet, yeah, I was out of my mind, yeah, too many times, yeah, I was just trying to vibe, yeah. Said this shit too many times, yeah. It's supposed to be forever. We try to make it work, but it seemed like when we tried, it only makes shit worse. I'm like, fuck all this shit cause it come with too much, but I ain't the type to give up. Leave you on red while you typing shit up. Fuck how you feel, bitch, I just keep it a buck. Goddamn, it's not what I signed up for. Keep thinking this shit again, yeah, you gon' find out though. Yeah, can't let a bitch do me like Will. Nah, yeah, I got way too much zeal. Yeah, don't play about this shit, I'm for real. Yeah, break your little heart, you won't heal.
She said she is submissive, I don't know. He said he wants to smoke, I don't know. All my niggas down and wanna go. She said she is submissive, I don't know. He said he really down and wanna go. I'm a star, baby girl, I can glow in the dark. Let me know now who we are before we start. Don't play with me cause I'm not a good tar. I ain't got a lot but I real take it far. I ain't got a lot but I'm dealing with a lot. I ain't got a car but I still take it far. Back down, I will never back down. I will never back down, no. I'm sitting down cause you know I'm on go. A nigga took my bitch but I really let her go. Met a new rib and she pretty from the loo. She don't really give a nigga stress like you. She don't really get upset like you. I'm still that dude, I still won't lose. Nah, I still won't lose, I won't lose. I will never really lose. Dealing with some stress, I ain't really in the mood. Dealing with some stress, I ain't really in the mood. She said she is submissive, I don't know. He said he wants to smoke, I don't know. All my niggas down and wanna go. She said she is submissive, I don't know. He said he really down and wanna go.
All right, let's get a Lord a hand, man. May have overrated myself. Might need to touch back on that zone. Hey, man. All right, so we're here. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. We teach so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians the truth about the Bible and about God and Jesus Christ. The Israelites are black, Hispanic, and Native. Jesus Christ is coming back to save them and them alone and wage war on the earth for their sins against his people, man. Because God is very, very angry at the earth. You can see what your president's doing today. You can see, I mean, it was been so evident, so abundant in the news and in all history, all time, how the world itself hates blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. My topic tonight is hold on, what is my topic? Let me read this. It's time for blacks and Hispanics to play on the same team. See, right now we are not completely on the same team. We are divided as a nation. Us Israelites, we're divided as a nation. Like this nation is divided. America is divided, as you, if you cannot tell. Everybody has their little sub beliefs, their sub identities, and their sub understandings, and so they will walk with you for a while until they figure out, oh, you don't believe in transgenderism, and then they'll leave you and they'll hate you and try to cancel you, or or um or they'll be like, oh, you're pro black. Let me see what you're about. Oh, you be buying hoes in the strip club. Well, I'll suffer that for a little while, or whatever your inclinations might be. A lot of you believe in that pastor because of the power written of in the Bible, and you let that pastor have his way with you when you should not be with him. I'm gonna be covering all these things about who you should follow, whose team, how to identify, how to get on what team, and things like that. All in today's class, man. Um, the first thing I want to bring up is, hold on, Salakia. First thing I'm gonna bring up is what was told to me. I think it was Captain Yatazak. He said this when I first got into the truth. Calcazar, you know it. He said, "You're born with your jersey on. You're born in a war, and your uniform is essentially your blood and your skin. Your family is who you should be fighting for." Now that should fix a lot of the confusion you may believe. You may hate me because I don't believe that my child can wake up one day and want to be a girl the next. You may not like me for that, but that does not mean you're not on my team. See, the rest of the world truly knows whose team is playing for. Even those oppressors that want to side with black people, oppressors that want to say they love everybody, they still reap the benefits of when a hateful racist oppressor, oppresses us and props their own people up. Blacks, Hispanics, and Natives, you would do well to wake up to the fact to know that you are born on your team and you can only fight for your team. The moment you try to give your energy to, I don't want to stay on trend, liberalism, socialism, conservatism, whatever political, social, or communal stance that is outside of the true benefit of your people. When you try to benefit somebody else, another community, the LGBTQ community, a lying pastor, the Catholic Pope, all these people who don't do anything for you, well, then the only people who lose are your people, your team. So tonight, I'm gonna teach you how to get back onto your team, how to play for your team. All right. I'm gonna start out with what's going on in DC. I'm gonna get a video for that. You're hearing Donald Trump right. He's calling today Liberation Day. Now that's quite funny with what he's telling the White House brief room what he's actually doing. He's doing something very oppressive to blacks and Hispanics. Let me get more. No what? Mike. Salakia. Salakia, y'all. I'm trying to figure it. They said they're not hearing any audio online. I gotta adjust this real quick. I don't know what. Yeah, this video I'm playing. Yeah, let me try. Hmm? Yeah, let me see. Crazy. It's working for the music video. Y'all want to speed check again on that audio? Oh, I can hear it vaguely from the mic picking it up. Yeah. Wow, that's unfortunate. Let me try one more time. Let's see, stop sharing.
To the podium. Let's listen.
I've been up here a lot. I've never seen a crowd like this.
All right, we got it now.
I think we need a ballroom, and that's happening. It's going to be a beautiful ballroom. This is really a lot of people, most I've ever seen in this room. And we're here for a very serious purpose, Something's out of control, but we're going to put it in control very quickly like we did on the southern border. I'm announcing a historic action to rescue our nation's capital from crime, bloodshed, bedlam, and squalor, and worse. This is Liberation Day in D.C., and we're going to take our capital back. We're taking it back.
Okay, yeah. So today to Donald Trump is Liberation Day. He says he's gonna take the Capitol back, as if the Capitol's been taken by anybody, if anybody other than himself and his rich cronies who fund and instruct him on how to conduct his policies. So Donald Trump says that this is Liberation Day. He's made a pledge to go into D.C. and basically bring a mixed militia in to do what? Y'all want to say something?
Salaki, if I can. That's crazy. He said Liberation Day. What happened when when the oppressor, his people, the white man, they parade the Capitol in January. Like, so
Right.
when was liberation? Why you need to deploy the National Guards and who you need to deploy it?
See,
like
you're
it.
you're exactly right. See, that the real liberation is from the people who aren't on Donald Trump's team. When those people on January 6th were storming the Capitol, storming the Congress, that was perfectly fine with Donald Trump because that's his team playing for his overall objective. That's what black people don't understand. And when you try to disillude yourself into thinking that you can maybe vote and to make you kind of mix these finely drawn lines, and I didn't draw these lines. God himself drew these lines. When you were born, that's just who you were. Yeah, just like your gender, your race cannot change. Go ahead.
Now this video is heavy because he said that he want to rescue his nation. I believe this man believes he's the Prince of Peace within what he's trying to do, and it's just a bunch of hypocrisy with what I see in this video, man. He can't rescue a nation. He don't have the authority to do that, man. Like it.
Damn right. Now what you're saying is right. What do you think that he is saying he's at war with? DC needs to be liberated from. Tell me what you think he's saying.
I don't even know.
Don't be afraid, dog. We in the truth. We not in the lie.
It's like if I may say,
Go
he
ahead.
telling you, black man, Hispanic man, and Latino man that he's liberating you. He's going into your communities and liberating you. You the squanders he's talking about. You the savages he's talking about. That's what he's talking about because the people that stormed the Capitol wasn't savages. There wasn't squatters. There wasn't those people. But black, Hispanic, man, that's what he's talking about. So like it.
Nah, give him a hand. Let me get the definition of liberation. See, the black people got a phrase. They say, "Oh, now you're saying the quiet part out loud." That's what I'm gonna do this whole class. I'm gonna tell you everything that they're quietly saying out loud. Let me get you this. This is the definition of liberation. This is liberated. This is Yahoo too. Not what I wanted. But okay, to be liberated of a person showing freedom from social conventions or traditional ideas, especially with regard to sexual roles. Okay, of basically freed from imprisonment, slavery, or enemy occupation. That's really the definition I need right there. See, Donald Trump believes that you are an occupying enemy in D.C., Black, Hispanic, and Native. He believes that your presence itself is a sign that, they're under attack, and to get rid of you would be liberating. Right. You don't understand how much these people hate you. And you think that a lot of y'all think this is going to be over in 3 years. A lot of y'all think this isn't as serious as it is. This is essentially martial law by another name. He's just dressing it up. And as y'all play in a little bit, he is going to bring this to a black city near you. Let me go ahead and go ahead, y'all.
This is heavy, especially the name of your class. I mean, we did the black and Hispanic be on the same team, and Donald Trump has his team. And you just take the analogy of playing football, and you keep on black and Hispanic Native Americans and Latino. You keep on scoring a touchdown, and keep it getting called back. You score a touchdown and the flag go, you keep it getting called back. You know what I'm saying? That's the analogy you need to use, but you need to think about when you're dealing with people like this, because that's his team. You're never gonna win, or you're never gonna score a touchdown if he has something to do with it. So like it.
Right. Give him a hand. Essentially, yes, I like it. Essentially, what they do is they tell you the rules of the game. You score, or you think you score, and they say, no, these are the rules of the game. You got to go back 5 yards. You got to go back 10 yards. Or they'll just outright cheat, and you'll have to be the bigger person. You got to see, black and Hispanics, we got to be the bigger person. We can't go out. We can't riot. We can damn near barely protest. We can't go out and complain and argue and voice our how upset we are about our situation, because even that offends them. See, this game, when you try to play it the way that they prop it up, you lose automatically. You already lose. And that's what I'm trying to convince black people to do. When you start to think that you can see, even thinking this isn't about race, it's playing their game. That's playing their game. I'm not making this up. See, they like to call me a racist, Kyle, because they like to ask me, why is it always about race? I didn't make it about race. Y'all did. Y'all did. See, black people have for many years tried to not make this about race. Right after slavery, they tried to be a part of y'all. Y'all hated and burned down our cities. After that, even Jim Crow, we suffered your insults and your caricatures. And then even longer after that, Martin Luther King comes along and talking about little white girls and little white boys playing along, and we are the ones who went with it. You didn't. Donald Trump didn't. They didn't. We did. From Alabama to Arkansas, all around the globe, we believed the lies that, maybe they'll be nice this time. Well, brother, this is the last time. I'm not gonna bet it all. I'm not gonna bet our community over the fact that if they be nice to us. I would rather be proactive and just defend myself. You don't have to be, and I'm not telling you to go to war with white people. That's what a lot of ignorant black people want to tell you on TikTok and on the internet. When are we gonna storm the? Nah, now you're still playing the game like they play the game. Right. You're not white. If you storm that Capitol, you're going. I'm telling you, jail is gonna be a good scenario. Jail is gonna be a real good scenario if you try to storm the Capitol as a black person. You cannot play the game that they play. The only way to win this game is to play for your team and then remove yourself from the game, and then just wait for the Lord to hit a checkmate on you. Did you have something? Go ahead.
Real quick, Salakia. Not so heavy what the generals was talking about during Black Watch. He was saying this is just a ploy to get everybody's mind off of the Epstein files. Like for the past couple weeks before this, it was all about whether Trump was on the Epstein files or not. I think the past like 2 or 3 weeks, it was all about the Epstein files and when they're gonna release them. Why haven't they released them? Even so-called Edomites, so-called white people, was saying, "Where are these Epstein files you said that you was gonna release?" And you attacked Biden for not releasing them. And what he's doing right now is he's getting right on TV, right on the news, and he's reminding everybody who the real enemy is, who their real enemy is. He's like, y'all attacking me. Y'all they're about to expose him for being I don't want to say that. Yeah, predator. The what they call him, PDS. They're trying to expose him for being a PDF that he is. He's like, whoa. We got a real. He's reminding everybody who the enemy is, which is you. And I just think that's so heavy what you are bringing out, Salaki.
Hey, Thawada, give him a hand, man. That's an exact fact as well. This is something that is going to be filled with Donald Trump's presidency. It's going to be a constant. You're trying to handle one discrepancy, and there will soon be another one. I'm gonna tell you something. The war thing is not off the table. How I see it, Donald Trump will be right close to getting out of the office, and magically it'll be World War III. It'll be a war he can't leave the seat for. He's just gonna keep throwing out distractions this whole presidency, so that there's too many things for you to concentrate on, and so you just let everything just happen. This is getting really crazy. He threw out he firing people who are actually essential to the running of this government, so that it's easier for him to manipulate it. This is eventually gonna go back to like a feudal type of situation where there's just rich people and then people out in the field picking crops. You got some?
Like your brother was bringing out, like it's a bunch of distraction, like a smoke screen. Just not too long ago, he was sending out nuclear submarines, moving them closer to areas. Now he's just switching the narrative to keep bringing up topics to keep the main topic that's what's really going on under the table. So it's just a bunch of smoke screens going on for what's really about to happen. That's all it is.
Damn right. It's a distraction against what's important. See, black people, this class is essentially about teaching you what's important, so that you understand that when I said earlier, removing yourself from this game, these distractions aren't so important to you? Everybody in the UPK is very unconcerned about this. We have plan A, B, and C about whatever Donald Trump could possibly do. So, this doesn't concern us. But for you, this is a mental meltdown. This is am I clocking into work tomorrow scenario? Things are unstable for you. You won't know how to feed yourself, your children. You won't know how to take care of yourself. A lot of us are single or believe that, this system will uphold us, or maybe some good charitable white person will, when that just isn't going to be the case. All right, I'm going to get some more of this video. You got some?
No, it's just heavy what you bringing out because they barely supporting us now before everything fails. So I can only imagine what they're going to do for us when everything hit the fan or whatnot, which is with war and the civil war, whatever goes on within the economy when it crashes. So, yeah, Salaki.
Yeah, damn right. Give him a hand. And that's what's going to happen. This economy is going to crash. They're going to pray that just enough of us are starved, like Venezuelans, to go out into the field to pick something for 5 cents a bushel. And that's just not, that's just not how it's going to be for black people, especially white people. White people going to get up and get their guns, and they'll start a civil war before they do any of that. Let me get some more of this clip.
Control, and you'll be meeting the people that will be directly involved with that. Very good people, but they're tough, and they know what's happening, and they've done it before. In addition, I'm deploying the National Guard to help reestablish law, order, and public safety in Washington, D.C., and they're going to be allowed to do their job properly. And you people are victims of it, too. You're reporters, and I understand a lot of you tend to be on the liberal side, but you don't want to get mugged and raped and shot and killed. And you all know people and friends of yours that happened. And so you can be anything you want, but you want to have safety in the streets. You want to be able to leave your apartment or your house where you live.
Donald Trump just said that you're in danger of getting graped, mugged, shot. That's what's outside the door for you, apparently, if you're white in America. That's what because Donald Trump's talking to a room full of white people with notepads and cameras and microphones, alleging that even you were in danger. See, that's what they peddle on Donald Trump's side of the political stage. They peddle fear, they peddle lies, and they peddle hatred against us, as if we are out here harming anybody, harming any of them. Even the FBI statistics will say that all crime, most crimes done against you are going to be done by your own race. You got something?
It's just heavy what you're bringing out because, like you said, he's referring to reporters and all of these people, his people, things that he's describing been going on in our communities due to their oppression for years. Right. If he cared so much when he came into office, he should address the fact how he can give us resources to stop these crimes, to stop whatever going on in our communities. But like you say, everything he's doing, he's referring to news reporters, his people. But right. Salaki.
No, that's exactly right. Let me get some more of this. There's just a couple more points I want to hit in this video. I'm gonna drop this and then I'm gonna break something down.
And feel safe and go into a store to buy a newspaper or buy something. And you don't have that now. The murder rate in Washington today is
CNN is, CNN a hoe. Look at CNN basically breaking down his lies live as he speaks to them. He just alleged that, you can die, crime is going up, all this and all that. CNN just posted the stats to say year over year, homicides are down in D.C. 12%. Sex abuse is down 49%. Assault with dangerous weapons down 20%. Robbery down 28%. See, this is just nothing more than fear peddling and mongering. This is something that's good, but what you should really be worried about is that this is going to work. This is going to work for a certain demographic of people. Our enemy is not somebody you can reason with. You can't just reason with the dude with the pickup truck and a shotgun and say crime is going down. He don't care. That's not even really. That's just a reason to do what he's doing. He doesn't care about the reason. They don't really even believe that black people are ultra violent. You know that? They don't believe that. Because if they did, they would be running and pissing themselves down the street when they saw me. They don't do that. Of course.
They wouldn't be wanting to sleep with us.
Damn right. Get out of hand. I wish that were true. I wish that were true. Jesus Christ. So, you know, but this is what this is going to do is this is going to galvanize the right. This is going to galvanize white supremacists, racists who are coming up and coming out of the shadows and coming out of the rural settlements in America to eventually form what I assume is nothing more than one giant racial war, as the Bible calls it, against blacks, Hispanics, and natives. Now, my thing for you, black, Hispanic, and native, is this. Just read Zephaniah 2:1. We'll get that.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourself together, ye gather together, O nation not desired.
Yes, yea, or yes, yea. Yeah. So gather together. That's what the Bible says. Gather together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired. Blacks, Hispanics, and natives, you're not desired in this place. There's nowhere on the earth that you're desired, actually. Nobody cares or wants for us. Not them Africans. I know a lot of y'all want to be Pan-African. I know a lot of y'all want to put on waist beads and kente cloth and try to assume the identity of an African. Well, they're not going to take you. They'll take your money, but they don't really care about your plight. I'm going to tell you who want to be more white than anybody. Africans want to be more white than anybody. You think you know a coon? I can show you some Africans, boy. I know some Africans that want British people to recolonize Africa. It's that deep. So what are you going to join to them so that just your oppressor will be reinvited back in? Blacks, Hispanics, and natives, this is God's prescription to the problem that you have, to the disease that we have. It is that we gather together, man. Let me get some more on it. This is can you read this, Yawash? Salagia.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 2. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass, as it chef.
See, you need to gather together before God sends out his judgment. See, you need to gather together before Donald Trump radicalizes all these right wingers. Before it's too late, before hard times are completely over top of you. You see them coming, don't you? You see the child support's going away. You see Medicare's going away. You see it's harder now to have government assistance. So now that you see that your government sub-husband, sub-baby daddy is leaving the equation, I think it's about time you go get you a real one. About time you go get you some real brothers, some real community, and build it up. Now, I'm going to tell you the real reason why blacks and Hispanics don't want to do this. They don't want to gather together because it's hard. Right. You know what's easy? It's easy to give a liar money. It's easy to give a liar money. I give Dr. Umar $10, $15, $100. I feel like I really did something for the black community. You just sent that nigga to the strip club. You know Dr. Umar lost that school, right? You know, if he bought a little building. He did buy a little building. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold him. But the feds did a sweep and they took his accounts. They're about to auction that school off because they essentially just found out he was doing a scam. He was running a scam. It's easy to give your pastor money. Your pastor touching kids. You feel like you're doing something for the community though. We gave out hot plates last winter. That's all y'all did the whole damn year. We gave out hot plates last winter. What else y'all church do? Nothing else. Well, ain't that the same pastor that was touching on them kids? Oh, no, that ain't him. Yeah, no, he is. Yeah, wasn't y'all protecting him? See, that's what's easy to us, blacks, Hispanics, and natives, because we learned that from our oppressor. Look at our oppressor. Our oppressor, they're backing a goddamn PDF file in the White House. They wanted to shield I'm gonna tell you something, Kyle, because they wanted to find out the other PDF files to do a lynch on them. They was gonna let Trump make it. They knew he was on the list. They knew Donald Trump was on the Epstein Island, the frequent flyer list. Donald Trump came out many times to say that they're very close friends. They're on tape all the time. The Republican Party didn't care about that. They just wanted the other people to blame so that they could still have their white savior. But when Donald Trump was so ashamed that he couldn't even release more information on the case, then they knew that they couldn't ignore that their favorite person, their favorite orange person on the planet, was in fact a child molester, or probable, allegedly. All right. So that's just what we learned that from our oppressor. The reason you like your pastor, you love him so much, you hold him on high, he can literally do no wrong, is because you see white people doing it. I'm gonna try this basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to unwire your programming. Everything you see white people doing, you need to undo it. You see white people upholding child pedophilia, well, you better make sure you're not doing the same thing in your community. Atlanta, Georgia, they be touching them kids. Them pastors be touching them kids, boy. Eddie Long, y'all defended Eddie Long till God had to get him out of here, gave him AIDS and killed him. See, you're no different than Republicans who uphold Donald Trump being president, even though he's on the Epstein list. You're no different if you're like that. Your pastor, your Catholic, your spiritual leader, whoever. If you uphold a deviant or nasty person, an enemy of our people, then you're no better than a Republican. You're no better than a lying Democrat. A lot of y'all believe Kamala Harris was going to save America. If Kamala Harris was president, we would be in World War III right now. Drafts going out because she was more pro-Israel than Donald Trump. Does anybody want me to pull the clip? Anybody want me to pull the clip? No? Good. Because that's just a fact. All right? I'm gonna go ahead and drop that. Let me get Salakia. Let me see something. I'm going to get this next clip real quick. Just basically showing how much Donald Trump is lying about crime and, your dangers at the door and all that. Go ahead, Yawaz.
Salakia. I mean, he's these people is the mischief. They're the father of lies, the mischief of it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, why would you listen to this man? He don't know his percentages. You ever heard this, bro? You heard this guy? He on there talking about 1,500%, 1,400%. Like, how you gonna listen to somebody who don't know his damn percentages? Right. You know what I'm saying? If I've been in school, everything's 100%. That's everything. That's total. That's everything. You know what I'm saying? So how you get 1,400%, 1,500%? You know what this dude is? He's just an idiot. It's like you.
Give him a hand, man. And I see a lot of you black people out there. Y'all put y'all hope into Donald Trump too. Y'all are following an idiot. This man don't know nothing. And if he gets news, like let's say Donald Trump hears an economic stat that he doesn't like, he's gonna fire you and just pretend that the number is different. This man is an idiot. He's like a batty broad. He don't want to believe reality. So let me just get this clip, man, and y'all can kind of see. You can see out of his own mouth before he believed the statistic. Oh yeah, crime is going down. But now that he wants to distract you from the Epstein list, wants to issue out basically martial law and break many laws along the way, he's gonna lie and say crime is on the rise.
Our capital city has been overtaken by violent gangs and bloodthirsty criminals, roving mobs of wild youth, drugged out maniacs and homeless people. And we're not going to let it happen anymore. We're not going to take it. No, Eddie's very talented. Crime is down in Washington, D.C. Street crime, violent crime by 25%. And people have seen, they've noticed a big difference.
That was 2 years ago when Donald Trump was last president. He said that. Go ahead, Go ahead, Aisha. You good? That was when Donald Trump was last president. Crime has just been going down year after year in D.C. But now magically he wants to roll out a Gestapo. He wants to roll out some super force to as if homeless people are that dangerous. He's got to roll out the. Let me see if I can get the amount of police he pulled. He's got to get the National Guard, the Secret Service, the police, the sheriffs. You want to know who else is in that list of organizations? He has the park police. The park police, brother. God damn. It's like all hands on deck when it's a black person. But oh my goodness. And that's because of the auspices of black people are shooting white people or whatever in DC, which is just a lie. Or that black people are drugged out and hurting and violently attacking people. That's a lie. That's a lie. And being homeless isn't a crime last time I checked. So yeah, that's just to show how dumb Donald Trump is with this. I'll get a little bit more on this video.
Higher than that of Bogota, Colombia, Mexico City, some of the places that you hear about as being the worst places on earth, much higher. This is much higher. The number of car thefts has doubled over the past 5 years, and the number of carjackings has more than tripled. Murders in 2023 reached the highest.
He's just lying live on television. Just lying right to your face. All right.
Rate probably ever. They say 25 years, but they don't know what that means because it just goes back 25 years. Can't be worse. Our capital city has been overtaken by violent gangs and bloodthirsty criminals, roving mobs of wild youth, drugged out maniacs and homeless people. And we're not going to let it happen anymore. We're not going to take it. Just like we did on our southern border. Nobody comes to our southern border anymore. 3 months in a row, we had zero. I don't know if that's right, but the people that do the work, it's a very liberal group of people, actually, and they actually said zero for the last 3 months. Nobody thought a thing like that.
Homicide in D.C. is the lowest it's been in 3 years. That's what that chart is saying. I don't know if y'all can read it.
Was possible. And, you know, when you say take a look at numbers, I just saw some charts. These are different cities throughout the world. Red is, okay, the red is a place called Washington, D.C. Look at these. Baghdad we doubled up on Baghdad. Panama City, Brasilia, double, correct, per other cities are. The reporters of the persons getting back. There was a story.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him make it right there. Yeah, basically, so he was gonna get some part where I was trying to get the part where he basically is like, you're gonna hear that the crime is down, but that's all fake. Now we're living in. Now remember when Donald Trump used to get mad at the news and said this is fake news. Remember that? Just remember that for the rest of for these next 3 to 4 years. There's going to be a lot of fake news coming out of his presidency. They're literally reinventing the economic numbers as we speak. They fired the head guy in charge of forecasting the economy because he estimates, his branch of government or his branch office estimates how much each new bill will cost or save the economy. He gave Donald Trump a report of the big beautiful bill, and they fired him because they said this is gonna destroy the country. He said basically, yeah, we doing this is probably gonna destroy the country. Donald Trump fired him because he didn't want to believe the numbers. Now Donald Trump doesn't want to believe the numbers of crime going down, and because he doesn't believe that, now we have literal military forces on the street issuing out curfews. Blacks, Hispanics, and Natives, it's time to get a little bit more serious because they're ramping up on you. All right. Let me see here. Let me get Salakia. Let me get Mark chapter 3, verse 24.
Khan. The book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
See, these are the words of Jesus Christ, or Yahushua in the Hebrew. He's saying if a kingdom be divided against itself, it shall not stand. It cannot stand. It will not stand because it's eventually going to destroy itself from the inside. That's what I'm trying to get blacks, Hispanics, and natives to not do. What we cannot do is we cannot be divided amongst ourselves. We must all believe the same thing. We must all say the same thing. Just recently, I hate to even bring it up. Some brother, some Israelite was outed for being a cuck. He been getting pegged. I'm sorry for the children and women out there. But this brother is out there. He was out there getting Pegasus. And you want to know what brothers did? We in the ISUPK, we did what we do best. We publicly shamed that brother. And we tried to get him some help before we did so, but he got upon himself, he heaped upon himself a proud spirit. And so what we did in the UPK is we just spoke against the pride in his spirit. See, what he had was gay pride, but I'll leave that alone. Now, would you understand that some other Israelites, brothers who would like to say they believe the same thing as us, brothers who would like to say they believe in the same God as us, brothers who would like to say they believe that we are one people who need to come together, those brothers tried to shield the brother, protect that man. It's try to hide his sins. That's what they try to do. Well, we will be destroyed if we think like that. Because I will not stand in company with a sinner who has not repented. Especially if you want to put himself up as a leader. And I won't stand by you if you want to hide him. That's what we did wrong in that Christian church. That's what we did wrong there. They had a nasty pastor. The pastor come in and sleep with everybody girl, sleep with everybody wife, sleep with the kids even. And you know what everybody does? They forgive the pastor because they likes his sermons. They love his sermons so much. I'm gonna let you make it, pastor. Go ahead, keep teaching up there. That's evil. That's against God. That's going to destroy our community. Black people, the first thing we're going to have to do is get the right leaders. See, when you're playing on a team, you're going to need a team leader. That makes sense, right? Christ ain't here yet, but we still got men around. We got some cats who can be here and be in charge of the team. Now, we got a team leader in the ISUPK. You ain't never going to hear, no, I ain't even going to put that in the same notion, but you'll never see us hugging up no white women. You'll never see us trying to help out anybody else other than our team. That's thanks to our great team leader. We got Commander Joan Yohana, man, under Christ. Now, who do you want to have? You want to have a brother who gets pegged? Who do you want to be your team leader? A brother who gets pegged? A pastor who touches the kids? A priest who traffics the kids? Some pope across the world away who hates blacks and Hispanics?
What you bringing out? Someone outside of ISUPK to be your team leader? Or someone outside ISUPK to be your pastor or your priest. Right. If you're not in the truth, you do not have the answers.
That's right.
You don't.
That's right. Give him a hand. See, I'm gonna tell you what's not gonna save black people: spirituality. Your amethyst rocks, your sun gazing, your sage burning. That ain't gonna do nothing. See, your voodoo ain't gonna save you either. I tell you that. If voodoo was so special, we would have been on top. I was talking to my brother Yashikar Bun Yashikar. He said this. He said, if Christianity was the way, well, damn, Jesus Christ would already be here. Jesus Christ, I'd be able to point on the TV and be like, yeah, there's Jesus Christ right there. He came back 1,000 years ago, 50 years ago, because of all the work those Christians were doing. They converted over 50% of the planet. You know how many people are Christians on the planet? Most of the planet. most of it. You don't think Jesus Christ will come back by then? The Bible say only 144 got to get sealed. God damn, it's 8 billion. 4 billion Christians. Ain't 144 out of 4 billion Christians? It's because your Christian church ain't the way. It's not following after God. That's just the hard truth. You're going to have to come to grips with that. It's not going to, that's if you're a Christian. Also, if you're spiritual, you one of them Ashante, Ashuntes, you believe in, you think that Dr. Umar going to be our leader, we're all going to be broke. And he going to be at the strip club. That's just the facts. What you got to do is you got to get a good team leader. It's time for blacks and Hispanics to play on the same team, play on our team as God have prescribed it, man. So, is anybody holding anything? Is there any more of that? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, read it again, Salakia.
Khan, the book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
See, you don't want to be like America. You don't want to be divided. See, if America will fall. That's just a fact. That's Christ's words, not my words. America is divided on every issue, race, economics, all of that. We cannot be like them. We got to be in one spirit and in one body, of one mind, and that's something that's this earlier. Too many chiefs, not enough Indians. Everybody heard that before. How about you do something revolutionary? How about you sacrifice for the greater good? How about you take the low so that everybody wins? How about you not be the star player so that the team can win? Because you can't play this game by yourself. You can't play this game by yourself at all. You're going to need team members. You're going to need teammates. I don't usually make video game references, but I'm great at everything I touch, especially a video game. I my stats are gonna be top of the leaderboard and all that. I'll be on, but what I know is I can be on top of the leaderboard for my team, but if my team loses, I lose. So I gotta rally up my teammates. Hey man, you gotta do this. You gotta be in this position. You gotta be over there doing that. We gotta do this together. That's what blacks, Hispanics, and natives are missing. We're not missing anything else. We misdirect our energy into other teams, other places that don't need our help. You think why the hell do you need to push a sexuality? Why do you feel like that needs to be your life mission? You're not even gay. You're not even gay, but you think it's your job and your responsibility to make sure gay voices are heard. That's a misappropriation of what do they call that? Manpower. Our team manpower is down because you want to go have little side conversations on the field. We're playing a game right now. You got to lock in. Blacks, Hispanics, and natives, that's what we're genuinely missing. Now, if we don't gather together, we will be just like America. Get the next verse, Doc. Salakia. I'm getting a little long-winded.
Khan, the book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 25. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
See, and if a house be divided against itself, how is it going to survive when the mother and father fight all day? When the children and the parents fight all day? You got women out, you got children out there that feel comfortable trying to put their hands on their kids. We can't both live in this house if you moving like that. The house will be destroyed. And I'll just, the house will separate. That's just how that works. It cannot survive. It cannot stand together if we are against each other. What we got to do is we got to find some common ground. So one of us, and if one of us is in charge, the other one got to follow. If one of us team leader, I don't care if it's your mama. Your mama the team leader, you better follow her. That's it. That's life. brother, and that's how we survive. And I'm gonna tell you something. There's a time coming very soon where that's all you're gonna wish for is how am I gonna survive? How do I keep the lights on? And I'm not talking about like the house lights. I'm talking about you know, your lights, your eyes open, that kind of light. Uh, is there some more on that? Keep reading.
Con on the one con. Verse 26. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but have Salaki.
You go ahead.
But have an end.
See, if Satan is against himself, even Satan will be destroyed. The adversary will be destroyed. That's basically what Satan means. And that's what you know is going to happen. That's what I'm telling you is going to happen to America. Our adversary, not as I willed, but as they willed, they will be destroyed because of how divided they are. You know, all you got to do is really just let them tire themselves out. Let them fight them. See, that's what we're doing. We're wasting too many resources, too much manpower trying to involve ourselves in a fight that's already over. If you just take your hands off of it like this, take your hands off of it, that whole thing will just wear itself out and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. But the more you try to involve yourself, go ahead, y'all.
Like it's heavy what you're saying. Like pretty much what you're saying. Like you telling the black man, your Hispanic man, every man, you tell them that we need to separate. You know what I'm saying? That's what you tell them. If we separate and come together and be on the same team, that other team ain't got no one to play against. When you got no one to play against, you're gonna crumble. You're gonna fight among each other. You know what I'm saying? That's heavy what you're saying, and we need to hearken to that. And there's another thing, Deuteronomy 28 and 1. We ain't we separate by following the laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying?
That's
listen to the laws. Salakia.
Give him a hand. That's a fact. That was gonna be my next point as well. You're gonna have to start acting like you're on the same team. You're gonna have to wear your jersey. We gotta all do the same thing, even if you don't like it. I'm gonna tell you something. What's a good way to put this? You don't want to get with black people because you like to sleep with white women. Well, brother, you gotta if you wanna play on this team, if you really love black people, you're gonna have to stop doing that. Do you love black people? I'm gonna start separating people like Nat Turner here in a second. Not like Nat Turner did. You know how Nat Turner started the first uprise, right? They said that Nat Turner he got everybody at a night meeting. He talked about it many times before, but the night that they slew their slave masters, Garrett got everybody in a huddle, was like, all right, who wants to be free? Everybody raised their hand. What did he say next, Yawash? You know what he said next? He said, all right, well, who's willing to kill to be free? Something like that. Some people put their hands down. He said, everybody with your hands up, take 10 steps forward. They take 10 steps forward. And he puts machetes down on the ground. He said, all right, now everybody with your hand up, take those machetes and go kill those brothers with their hands down. Because that's how thick the line is in the sand. It isn't like, and I'm not saying we're not going to do nothing like that. We just going to separate from you. That's what we're going to do. But just because you're black doesn't mean you can be here. The door will be shut like Noah's Ark. That's what the Bible says. There's gonna be some black people. There'll be some black people coming down the street. I might not be able to help them. You understand me? Because they will be a danger to everybody I love who is acting right. They're gonna come up in here and be like, "What? What you mean I can't eat pork? What you mean I can't burn this sage to Krishna?" You get the hell out of here. Because you're jeopardizing everybody for your thing. That's what you're going to have to do as well. You're going to have to do some self-sacrifice. Sacrifice your bad behavior. That's what essentially it is. following the law, statutes, and commandments, just think of it like you're sacrificing your bad behavior. You're being a selfless person now. Now you're going to, what does it take to get into the kingdom of heaven? I'm going to not eat pork. I'm going to love my brothers and sisters. I'm going to prefer them in everything. I will not put anything above them. I'm going to love my God with all my laws, with all my heart, mind, and body and soul. And that looks like something you've never really seen before, because you think that you could go out and be a married man, be a married woman, go sleep with another dude and still be fine. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. You've just separated yourself from us when you do things like that. We don't operate like that. You're hurting the team. When you go and blow rod or get pegged, you're separating yourself from the team. That's what you're doing, because now you're doing something that will destroy us if we keep you near us. That's just if I'm losing anybody, drop some comments, man. Let me go ahead, Kagaza.
No, Salaki, what you're saying is so heavy because it all ties to the reason why Donald Trump is known to be Epstein's friend, and is tied to the PDF that's been going on in America, and he's your president. It's the reason why there's so many PDF files running the Christian church and the Catholic churches. If you don't wear your jersey and if you don't rock your jersey with pride, if you don't rep blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans with pride, not only, not just, saying black is beautiful, black, I'm black and I'm proud and all of that, but following the law, statutes, and commandments that the Most High gave to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and going 10 toes down for this, you force yourself to have to side with people like Donald Trump. You force yourself to side with the evil people, because you're doing the same thing that he's doing. Like, you look in the Bible, you look at what's the young man who the young rich man who said that he kept the laws from his youth up. What lack I yet? Christ said, sell all you have and follow me. He told him to put your jersey on and follow Christ. And he walked away. So he didn't follow Christ. He walked away sorrowful. And by not choosing Christ, he chose Barabbas. He chose Rome. Your jersey fully, if you don't call yourself an Israelite, if you don't follow these laws, it forces you to choose the other side and ignore the fact that Trump is on those Epstein lists.
Hey, that brother just said something incredibly heavy. It's something incredibly heavy. If you don't choose us, you are choosing America. I'm going to tell you something. What's going to stop you from choosing us is, like I said earlier, I can't love Taylor Swift, white people. I got to hate white people. I didn't say you had to hate white people. I just said you cannot prefer them. They're now your lowest priority. They're something that don't even bother you. They're inconsequential. You know what I mean? But if you want to hold on to something, anything in this world, you want to hold on to, what do people love, man? I don't know. I'm not in this world. I don't know. I gotta re-socialize. I thought I was on the internet enough to teach this. You want to, hoes, money, clothes. I don't know what they wanted. They desire to make money, right? So they compromise. A lot of people compromise their speech to make some money. They want to speak out against, some people are afraid to speak out against interracial dating. You want to, you're afraid to, you hold your tongue. You won't tell a black man to not do that, a Hispanic man not to lay with a white woman. Well, yeah, you want to believe in your heart that it's not wrong. That's a problem in and of itself. You're starting to choose that other side. Let me get two masters. You can only have two masters. You can only serve God. I mean, you can't serve God and money. You can't serve both. You can only have one thing that you serve. Look, I serve God, and that's why, I'm with my brothers, and that's why we don't stress about these little political updates. Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 24. No man can serve two masters.
See, no man can serve two things. What you want to do is you want to have your cake and eat it too. That's what a lot of people want to do. I want to be holy and one sister I knew. I didn't really know her, but a brother knew her, and I just ran into her. And she would tell me that she was the choir director, something like that at her church, right? I'm like a trooper or something in the school. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I mean, do whatever you want to do, I guess. And she's asking us about Israelites. She's like, my pastor said I can't talk to y'all. My pastor said that don't even talk to Israelites. I said, why are you talking to me? I said, why are you talking to me then? The conversation went on to say, now remember what her pastor said. She said, I was doing great in the choir, but my pastor said there was a pastor came in and taught something and said that if you're smoking weed, you shouldn't be in a high seat in the church. You should just step down. You can still be an auxiliary in the church. So I stepped down from being choir director. I said, damn, you chose weed over God? The woman got so furious she wanted to put hands on me, y'all. I said, hey, back up. I said, this is a big lady. Hold on now. Now imagine this. Your pastor can tell you don't even talk to us. What? Well, we're too radical? Well, we're too hardcore? We love God too much? But then your pastor gonna make a little middle road for you so you can keep smoking weed. Smoking weed is bad, but you can still be here. Just keep smoking weed and keep coming and keep singing, but you can't be the director. You're what you're doing is you're trying to have your cake and eat it too. You're trying to serve two masters. You understand? Read that again.
The book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other.
See, what master do you think that pastor loved? See, if you loved God, you would talk to me. You would battle me for God. That's what I did. Ever since I found out I was an Israelite, I was battling everybody. Tabazar, I tell you, I come with Tabazar with a terrible doctrine. Try to battle that nigga with all the zeal in my heart because I loved God. I didn't run away from fights. I don't run away from fights. Not this pastor. He would never battle me. He told his congregants, don't talk to me. Go ahead, read that again.
No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other.
Now, who do you think that pastor loved, and who do you think that pastor hated? Go ahead.
That pastor loves the same man that he signed that contract with to get that government funding. That's what he loves.
That's right, Ak. That's who he serves. He serves this country. It's this oppressor, this government, whatever ideals they put out. That's what they'll follow. Go ahead, Yawa.
Slackers, if I may, he already showed it that with that pastor name Marvin Sapp. He showed it who he served with that day. He told kind of don't leave out this door. You can't get 40 grand. He showed it right there. What he served right there.
Calcazar, close the doors. That's
he showed
insane.
you right there. Salakia.
Yeah, give him a hand, man. Give these brothers a hand. That's exactly right. They show you who they serve by their actions. Now I'm telling you, your actions need to show that same thing. I'm gonna tell you right now. I know that you're not really real. Y'all be talking about. I see people on TikTok. They talking about. I'm just ready. When we going down there and doing something? When we gonna actually do something about it? Like you're white. You're not really ready to change America. You're not ready for things to change. Let me say it like that. I don't care about changing America. I care about things changing. Do you understand what I'm saying? And if you do what this Bible says, you do what God says, brother, you don't gotta vote. You'll be in charge. Do you understand? And I think that's about right. I would prefer Yawa Ash to be in charge over Donald Trump. I need anybody, I need any real niggas over this. Damn, he ain't up there no more. Over him. Because God, that man actually follows God. He's not a fake. See, And that's what black people, you need the guts to say that. You need to say that you're a better leader than them. You're kinder than them. You're smarter than them. You're not dumb. You care about the planet. You care about poor people even as much as the rich people. See, Donald Trump, he don't give a damn if you poor. I care about if you're poor or not. I'll be poor. I lose money taking care of the poor. Not saying, not bragging or nothing, but I'm just saying that's the kind of person I am. Donald Trump, he'll spend money to arrest the poor, to make them disappear. That's not love. That's not the love of Jesus Christ. And that's what gets me so heated about those Christians. How are you gonna say you're a Christian and all this and all that, and you do all this evil and wickedness to God's chosen people, to Hispanics, to black people? Republicans like to say they're God's party. They're the ones who actually follow after God, and they hate and persecute Hispanics and black people. Encourage violence on black people. Brother, look, God's got a special judgment for those people in this place. I would advise you get away from it. You really want to change. You really want things to change. Don't seek to change America. You seek to change yourself. Change yourself. Look at how you look at other black people. Look at how you deal with them. You know what I mean? Show other black and Hispanics brotherhood. You was on the internet up and down weeks on end saying Mexicans can't say nigga. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? You let your little white friend say it. I know you do. I know you do. And he used to own us. Brother, you're going to need to watch how you treat people. Y'all let white people get away with murder. Yeah, Hispanic can't sell oranges on the street. You're gonna need to change if you want to survive. That's a major aspect. And then once you change, then you get with other people who've changed, and then everything will change. That's just the Bible. I simplified it as best as I could, Cal, because I did it as best as I could. Give me Ezekiel 37 and 19. I'm gonna play this video I got here on TikTok.
Happening.
See, this is a brother. See, this is to make your blood boil. This is a brother. He's gonna show you something that happened in 2002. And he's gonna say this is kind of what it's gonna be like for us after this DC experiment.
If you guys want a preview of what's going to happen in DC and around the country, watch this video. Watch it.
Take a listen. He's lying supine. I mean, look at his legs. You can see it. Unless it's like a dead deer. But still warm. This old boy's dead as hell. This old boy is no longer with us. He's gonna have a dog, right?
What you just witnessed is part of the hours-long footage of the lynching of a young man by the name of Derek Clark Jr. by the SWAT team, Sheriff's Department, and other law enforcement personnel in Oregon. This happened a couple of years ago in 2022. The police used a BS reason to pull him over, by which I mean they didn't pull him over. They rammed the back of his car in rainy weather, pushed it into a ditch. He flees the vehicle and they shoot him in the back. While he's laying on the ground, wailing and asking for help for hours, they just film with their body cams on, making jokes. They call in the SWAT team because, hey, guess what? Police like to train on live bodies. The dogs respond differently than the bodies that they get from the morgue where J.J. Abel and them get their bodies.
I'll leave that right there. Now, this is while Joe Biden was president. Donald Trump is going to magnify that to 100. You want, I'm not playing around with this. I'm serving the Lord. I know that, what did I say earlier? You need to be on a team. I know that I need to be on a team to evade and to win this game. That's what I know. So I'm not going to be out here alone. The first person on my team is the Most High God. Let's get a Lord a hand. Get a Lord a hand. Get the Lord on your side, and then you're a bona fide win. Yawash, go ahead.
So like I got a little just use a football analogy again. Like I play Madden, so we got on our team, man, we got the law gives the glitches. He gives the glitch plays, the plays that are always going to work against any defense. You know what I'm saying? That was the most hard. You're gonna get on our team, man, we're gonna have the glitch plays, they're gonna work against all defenses. It's like it.
That's what we got here in the UPK, a glitch. Go ahead. We got them glitch plays. Go ahead.
Kind of want to pick up on what he said. You have to have the right coaching, but I'm paraphrasing, but you got to have the right priest and officer in order to give you those plays, to break down those scriptures for you. So hearing the truth, like you just brought up, we are the only ones that have the answers, the true priests and prophets of the law. Anything outside of this, you will be blinded.
Hey, damn right, Ike. That's a fact. And if you don't believe me, I know that sounds like a tall order to you. Remember that you defended a nigga who got pegged. Remember that you defended a pastor and a priest that was touching kids. Remember you defended and elected a president who touches kids. Confirmed. Or at least he's adjacent to people who touches kids. That's what you did. If you doubt that we are the ones who understand this Bible and can teach it to you, we don't do those things. We never did them. That's what you did. You fake Israelites. Sorry, brothers, but y'all are faking right now. What did that boy Gorilla say? Y'all are cosplaying. You Christians, I know y'all say y'all love God, but y'all would give up God for a Benz. Y'all would stop serving God for a Benz. For y'all, and I know you would, because y'all have a price in which you would give your body up. You would be at that Diddy party if the numbers were right. You'd be there. You'd be there. Don't make me pull up a clip. Go ahead.
Salaki, all for the American dream, being comfortable within the American society. People will give up the will of Christ and the true knowledge of the Bible for the American dream.
That's a fact. Because you serve two masters. You think that a lot of Christians like to conflate money with God. Y'all like to think God loves you if you have money. No, that's not how God works at all. That's not how God works at all. Jesus Christ was poor. He didn't have a car. He didn't have a house. You know, when he rode in on a donkey, he had to go ask somebody for that. He didn't own that. And the man gave it to him because, like, an angel told him to give it to him. This is, you don't understand God. You believe something that ain't true. Blacks, Hispanics, Natives, it's time for you to unlearn all that. You need to learn under some real niggas, some real priests of God. Just put the crystal down, sis. Put the sage down, sis. Get out of the, you know what they be doing now? They be taking their shoes off and sticking them in the dirt, say they grounding. Get off of the ground, sis. Put some shoes on, come into class. I'm going to show you what the Bible says. I'm going to show you how to find peace. Y'all don't even know. That's what they be doing all that for. You know that, right? Because they don't have peace. Their mind is a maelstrom. It's a storm up there of just thoughts and confusion and believing two things at once. I'm going to show you the one thing that's true, and you just believe that. That's that. And everything. Go ahead, sis. I'm sorry.
You have to have the right mindset. And a lot of people, Christians, non-Christians, they don't have the right mindset. So if you don't have the right mindset, how are you going to have peace? You know, peace is not something that's just the quietness around you. It comes from within. Just like your blessings. You think about your blessings. Everybody think about blessings being money or prosperity. It's not about that. It's about your mindset.
Give her a hand. She's right. Yeah, you're exactly right, sis. And the way to get a mindset that will bring about peace is to learn and live the truth. That's what you got to do. And know the truth. That's what you got to do. You got to not only know the truth, you got to live the truth. Be the truth. That will give you peace in your heart, because you'll know that whatever's going on with you, you'll understand. You'll understand when a problem arises, well, this is just life, and this, you won't have a meltdown. You won't scream to the sky and be upset at your situation, because you'll just understand what this is. that generally that our oppressor is the devil. That's always generally my problem, and I'm at peace with that. God sometimes gives his tests out to make sure that you're a strong brother, you're a strong sister, and you do believe his words, you do believe in his promises, and you do follow after his commandments and his laws. And then once that kind of peace is upon you, you're like Job. You'll suffer anything and be righteous in the end, and God will see it and reward it. It's not it's not saying this is a reward based thing, but this is just how you become the best you, how you become somebody who's truly pro black, truly loves black people, truly loves God, and is truly for his people. All right. If there are no more comments or questions, I'll close out the class. Does anybody got anything? All right, then let's get Itazah. You want to read the security announcements?
ISUPK security announcements. We of the ISUPK start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Salakia, which is a commandment, Book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. Book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Mashar means tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord give you. Give to Treasury Department or teacher, priest fund, free will, offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. Memorial blowing of the trumpets, first day of the 7th month, Sunday, September 21st, 2025. The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 24 through 25. Remind him, Akim and Akwaf, to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, scarf. This concludes the ISUPK security announcements.
All right, men of Israel, we're going to give a courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Imajim, which means stand. Sisters, could you stand? Imajim. We're going to give a courtesy salute to the sisters.